Veoliaforce is 10 years old. It was set up in 1998, and the first assignment was in China, when there were terrible floods in the Wan region. It's well established that during a natural disaster or following armed conflict, water is often a top priority. So from the outset, the idea of Veoliaforce was to provide our professional skills, but to do it in partnership with NGOs working in emergency relief. For example, UNICEF, the Red Cross, Première Urgence and Solidarité. Veoliaforce's two areas of action are emergency humanitarian aid and support for development. We often provide expertise along with support during the evaluation phase, but we also help ensure access to water in refugee camps. Veoliaforce takes on assignments in response to requests from our partners. The main objective is to make operational resources available. UNICEF has a presence in 126 different countries. Through Veolia, UNICEF has access to technical resources.
The French Red Cross and Veoliaforce are partners in providing materials and sending teams to where they're needed.
We showed that we really brought something extra. Our pros had expertise that fitted perfectly with the expertise of the NGOs. A few years ago, we realized that we could also be useful in waste management, energy and transportation. So the idea of donating our expertise was broadened to include all of Veolia's divisions. We're now training volunteers from all the divisions. Creating Veoliaforce, we decided to accept all volunteers, regardless of their profile or field of expertise. Aquaforce 5000 is the water treatment unit most often used on the ground. I would say that we designed a miniature model of equipment that in many respects resembles the plants found everywhere in France. Water is a way of really bringing communities and people together. And I think that our added value lies more in the human consequences of our work.
At
the end of January, I went on an assignment in the Democratic Republic of the Congo in connection with the project to combat cholera. I had been so absorbed in the project that when I got back, it made me want to be more involved in my normal work in France.
I did an assignment for Veoliaforce last year in Yao, Mali. It was my first assignment and I wanted to be up to it. To sum up, it was tough. It was tough physically and technically. Now I'm lucky to be taking part in a sustainable development project.
We must be at roughly our 40th assignment in emergency relief and 50th in development aid since 1998. Today, most of our equipment is pre-positioned in France, and we're creating positioning platforms in China, Madagascar and Ecuador. That brings us closer to the ground and improves our emergency response capability.